I knew the way that they was building it up, they were gonna win the championship.
You gotta go against all odds, you know. Post your life up. I had to run the check up. I had to boss my life up. Like where I get these bands from, where I get the ice from. I stayed down long enough, then I came right up.
Good, my boy.
What else that nigga used to stay up all night?
Welcome, my boy.
Yes,
As you
sir.
can see, this is a little different for everybody, bro. Okay. A little different for our fans, a little different from you. You say you never been here, right?
Nah, I ain't never been here.
Shout out to the homie Miles in the cut.
What's up, my boy? Yeah, Vando. Yeah.
Watch out, King.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. This the Bodega, bro.
Let's see what we got going on, man.
For all the folks that's from New York and obviously know the Bodega, grew up by the Bodega, still live by the Bodega.
Sure.
Just bring back those memories for sure. You see all
Okay.
the
Little East Coast vibes.
Yeah.
Okay.
little
Telly lane.
essentials in the cut, you know, nothing
Okay.
crazy. But this
Alright,
this
see
a
what's
dope
going
setup
on.
though, bro. Like I said, they got the shopping. The fans wanted you, bro. Like
Yeah.
obviously I went out my way to try to get a hold of you, but the fans wanted you, bro.
Okay.
They wanted the fashion to be a part of the episode too, so we had to see if we can include it the best way we could.
Yeah, man. Show them a little something.
You dig? Teach them something, bro.
Okay. It's cool little vibes.
They got a little they got clothing in here too. I want you to see that. You could check it out.
It's okay.
It's like
Got a little bit of everything.
3 stories though. It might be a little walk. I know you came from. You tried to match me today, like I kind of feel like I
Got
raised
the memo, man.
I feel like I kind of raised you in that. No,
Yeah.
I thought I feel like I groomed you a little bit.
Put the pressure on y'all boys, so you know what I mean? To put it on every game. You feel me?
Every game.
Remember we had that little bit,
Yeah.
the Minnesota bit.
Only I know the real you. You
we
feel
had
me?
that little bit.
Okay. Respect.
Remember that?
As you can see,
Oh yeah, smooth.
nah, they got some vibes in here. You remember we was on this wave?
Look, it's Miyaki.
Yeah. We was on that wave heavy.
Definitely was the wave back then. It's still fire though.
I seen a lot of looks in here that fit your speed, bro.
Yeah.
And I got an idea for us. You tell me what you think. Where I pick out a fit for you, you pick out a fit for me, and we rock it to the game.
Some shit that you would wear.
Yeah, just like you guessing on my vibe and I'm guessing on your
Or
vibe.
some out the box shit.
Yeah, for sure. However you want to do it. They got some shit in here. You can check it out. I'm gonna give you a little space to check some shit out.
Yeah, smooth.
I done seen me a few pieces. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This where you usually come to shop?
It's my first time here, bro.
Oh, you ain't been either?
Nope.
Yeah, you got some shit.
Obviously, our whole thing is we want to collab with the locals around here and whatever they got that they started from the ground up.
Vando, how would you describe like D's like style? Like what you looking for? Like what's something that would fit him?
D style, he like, you know what I mean? Sweaters and shit. A little high waters, he on the baggy wave now too, so give him a little baggy high waters. You know what I mean? Now you want to show the little chest too, so you gotta get a little cut off.
You did?
Show a little chest. But I know
Come
you like a
on
little
now.
sweater vibe, you know what I mean? My nigga, a little
I was the
sweater or
one that really
something,
started this though, right?
What's that?
Like started this this
Yeah.
your own lane type shit, like anything
Yeah.
goes type vibe.
He was just the first one with some money. That's how it
So I was okay.
Definitely had the little money.
young first. Got to the youngs.
What about you, Lo? What you looking for Vando? What's his style that you kind of looking to pick
He got
up?
that Texas in him, so when I see him, I'm always thinking of the big belts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He got the jewelry. He got some youngs now, so he go to jewelry, big ring, big brace, big accessory guy. You know. Definitely a vintage tee guy too, oversized like jean type of thing, rips and stuff. This is a light day for him.
Yeah,
Like this is
super
very
light.
cash light Bodega.
Shopping day, man.
But the homie be like, "What you got on?"
You go right here, Lo.
You know that's me. You know I'll put that together.
Steve's right here.
When you shop for yourself, is it you look for like a type of designer, or is it more of just like whatever I see fit me, fit me?
I mean, if I'm shopping in person, I really just kind of go with, I just like pieces. I don't really look for fits, so
Feel that.
if I see
One
a
by
nice little
one.
piece, I grab it, and and I try to figure the fit out later, but really just try to grab 5 pieces, and then that's it. Main thing, just trying to find something that fit. So like if I get something that certain brands that I know fit right.
What's your go-to spot in LA?
Go-to spot with Shopping West?
Yeah.
I usually go to like H. Lorenzo, Maxfield's.
Right in that Rodeo Drive type
Yeah.
vibe. Feel that.
Rodeo. If I'm downtown this way, Departamento,
Facts.
Dover Street, but
Facts.
might start coming here. I ain't even know about it.
In the cut like peroxide, I'm
It
telling
ain't
you.
the cut, man. I ain't even know about it.
So you shop for yourself? Do you style yourself too?
I style myself. I shop a lot in person, but I've been doing a little bit online just because that shopping in person, that
Be
shit
tiring, bro.
take a whole day,
Yeah, I'm
but trying
telling
to put
you.
shit together. So I kind of mix it up a little bit, like a little half and half. Zlowski?
Man, watch out.
Oh, you ain't on that wave no more, man?
Nah, that look like something for the
That's like something you got on Snapchat.
I got
something on
that
Snapchat.
grown man look now, man.
You just wore a little 2-piece set like this the other day.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, a little all white John. Yeah, 2-piece set, man. I don't recall. Let's see.
You know what? That's your speed. And you would wear them with those shoes.
Yeah. Let me see. Nah, this low right here. Okay.
You already, yeah. Come on, man. Get me
Yeah,
right,
put
man.
the
Come
little-
on. I'm really gonna wear it.
Let me see, man. Let me get
We
my
gonna
dog
get
right,
Fits
man.
to tag us, tag all our brands.
I'm gonna give you a couple options, man.
Come on,
We're
man.
gonna work. We're gonna play out the G's too, man. Let me see. Get my dog, man. Where the pants at?
You always kind of had like your style that you got now, or you kind of grew that over time?
I mean, I definitely grew it over time. I always had it like visionary-wise, like how I wanted to, dress and shit.
Came with.
But the funds didn't match it, man.
Right, you can put that shit on a little bit, but now you
Yeah,
can
I
really
can
that
put it
shit
on because, money don't really dictate style. You
Facts.
feel me? Like, I always have a vision and an eye for fashion, so I feel like I always had it. But now I got access and, resources to certain pieces that I couldn't get back in the day. So
Facts.
that's really all it is, just having access to certain brands and stuff like that. So nowadays,
You had any fit inspiration? You had any, when you were like coming up into like growing into like your style and everything, you had any like fit inspiration, like people that kind of gave you that inspo, or you kind of just took a little bit from here and there?
I mean, people-wise, hooper-wise, I always like AI and Dennis and Rodman. Just kind of watching them kind of,
Individuals.
yeah, just kind of individual, how they kind of changed the view of fashion, especially in sports. Like they kind of, bridged that gap. And even guys like really like Russ. I feel like he was the first one to kind of really bridge that gap to like fashion and
Especially high fashion.
yeah, like high fashion and basketball and like sports.
Yeah.
He was one of the first like NBA wise, like, to really kind of
Right.
incorporate that. So
Go
I
from
think-
the one way to the tunnel type shit.
yeah, facts. And then now you look at it, now the tunnel going crazy. Like everybody
Man,
doing tunnel.
Like
like
it's its own fashion runway.
yeah, I was telling somebody like League Fits, like when they first see me, they had like 100 followers, like 3 years ago. Now you look, they got 1 million followers.
The main place for NBA fashion.
Yeah, like the tunnel is like it's a moment now, like.
I mean, it's you can definitely see how like much it's transcended too, because now you guys are at fashion shows all the time.
Yeah,
You guys
it's
are
all
getting-
connected now.
For
Like,
sure.
So on a game fit, are you 24 hours in advance? You got that joint laid out on the bed. I'm ready.
Man, it
Or is it like,
depends.
okay, I wake up. All right, hold on. Let me just switch it up real
For
quick.
me, like most of my game fits, they come on game day. Like I kind of just go how I'm feeling. Like I mean, depending on the weather, if it's cold, hot, I kind of factor that in. But it just depends on how I'm feeling. Like if I'm chill, I might do like a sweatsuit, but I feel like it's a TV game and I really got to,
that shit
put
on.
something on. Then I'm gonna turn it up a little bit, but
Feel that.
I'll just go by really how I'm feeling that day, the vibes.
Has it changed at all besides the money from like Denver, Minnesota, Utah, now to LA, where it's like limelights, bright lights? Like
Yeah, facts. I mean, like I said, TV games, like when we was in Minnesota, we probably had like maybe 5.
Yeah.
Here you got like damn near half, like 40 games on TV. So
2 or 3 a week.
yeah, damn near 2 or 3 weeks. So you got to kind of, it's a different way you got to present when you on TV. So especially big games, limelight games. And it's LA. Like, you can dress a little different here. Like,
For sure.
you can go cut off sleeves in the winter. Like, you can do, you know what I mean?
Come on, man. Don't take that long to get dressed.
For you, it do.
Hell no.
Trying to find some pants for you, my boy.
Something that I look solid, you know what I mean? Ain't got to be the right size. Just put the fit together, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
got a little hand.
If you can't find
Even
like,
if it's-
pants
yeah.
that don't fit, just get something like would look cool with it, and then he could throw on something.
Chill out,
similar.
bro. We
Yeah,
trying to
with
make
the big
league
boys.
fits, not league not fits.
Hey, man.
We slick should start our own league not fits. Like, start exposing this shit look weak.
This ain't it.
This ain't it.
fits.
This ain't it fit.
On our pod though.
Yeah, right.
This ain't it.
Like, hey, this is a special segment we want to add to our show.
We let
Like,
you know this
right.
ain't it.
this is not fits. Sorry, I know league fits give y'all you fake confidence that shit work or that it really look good. But
But
this
it
is
don't.
not it. I'm sorry, Jared Jackson. I had to put you on here. Cam Redis, I know you my teammate, but this is not it.
Nah, for real.
Hey, you're gonna be mad at me, my boy. I'm gonna invite everybody on the pod. Is that what you came up with? I could actually make this work, but I ain't gonna lie to you. You know that shit, boy.
Going crazy.
See?
See my dog always solid colors, man.
That's solid. That's solid.
That's solid right there.
Let me look.
Now we got
We
to
gonna put this-
accessorize, man. Maybe
No,
get a
no, no,
little
no,
hat or
no, no.
something.
You ain't gotta
man.
do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
Nah,
You made
wear
this-
a little hat or something, man.
Good shit.
Hacky sack motherfucker.
D-Lo vibe
Watch
right
out,
here,
bro.
man.
Watch out, bro.
man, it's vibe right here.
Wagwan, my brother.
So when y'all see me put this together, make sure y'all.
Yeah, man.
This gonna make the league not fit segment on
My
our
boy,
shit.
right?
Watch out, bro.
Got the beanie with no.
That's a turtleneck, no turtle. All right, we gonna throw this to the side. Let me put something together for my dogs.
Get right, man.
All right. My boy been on the cozy vibes. His foot hurt and shit. My boy foot hurt and shit. So we gonna make sure you ain't even gotta do too much to get it on.
Yeah.
My boy a Nike boy.
When you shop, bro, like, what do you look for? Are you coming in to pick out whole outfits? You just
I mean, I never usually shop for people, so only my girl, but I know Vando's swag. He's like a fake loud sometimes, but ain't loud all the time. I swear I seen him wear this before. Hey, you wore this before.
Nah, but I probably wore something just like that, though.
You know what I'm talking about?
Winter vibes.
Definitely seen you with something like that.
as you were coming up into the league, bro, like when did you really start like kind of diving into your whole fashion? Or was it before the league? Like, for
I
you
never
personally?
really cared, bro, to be honest. And then I started wearing suits and stuff. And I enjoyed the way it looked presentable. And then I started like actually investing in like my look. Then I got talked into like brands and taking advantage of brand opportunities and things like that. And then that's when it really became like business.
Your style has definitely like evolved. So like over the years.
Mine, right?
Yeah. So like, where do you think you were like when you first like started really coming onto the scene as like a fashionable icon? Like you won GQ of the year in Brooklyn and all that. Like to like now, because it's completely switched up.
Yeah, I don't really think I could dress like that, bro. I used to just kind of throw stuff on and not really care how it looked. And now I just see me really going based off comfort. You know what I mean? So it's easier for me to just put something together and really believe that I did it. He did it. But like I said, I've lived in so many different locations that the weather really dictates my vibe too. Hey, you know this a top.
So it's a one piece?
Definitely you.
Yeah. Like a floaty.
You draw any inspiration from anybody when you be putting fits together, or is it just all off the top of the dome?
It's okay, you can say it.
My boy's a leather boy. This shit actually tough. So we going leather boy, leather top. But inspiration, bro, I think
You can say it, bro.
I I'd be lying if I said Vando.
Come on, man. Go ahead and
So
say
I
it,
ain't gonna say
Nigga,
Vando.
little hint.
But I definitely feel like when I saw who was it? Andre Iguodala, Sean Livingston, like all these dudes used to wear suits, and that was like my main inspiration. And then I started wearing tennis shoes with suits, and I was like, okay, I can mix this like collab with this business type look. And I was on the substitute teacher vibe, you know what I mean? I used to briefcase, you know what I mean, Doc Martens, joints like that. So just put my own spin on what was already going on. But I'm definitely seeing a leather jacket for the homie. I don't know where the bottoms. Yeah, we got to get something cozy, something you can slip the foot in.
It's, I guess, kind of like a question for both of y'all. It's like, outside of you two, who do you guys think has good style in the league? Like, who do you guys think be popping out on league fits? Like, damn, I actually mess with that.
Who you think, bro? Underrated. Everybody know who's invested in their style. Who's like underrated that you would think?
Underrated?
Yeah.
Who underrated dripper, man? Gary Harris, I like G.
Gary got some swag for
G
sure.
got his little, I mean,
Yeah, bro.
who else underrated wise?
I went cozy, man. I went like we play not a TV game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say. Not a
Not
TV
TV game?
Yeah, just
Something like,
Yeah, bro. Look how they flare out.
okay,
You feel me?
okay.
You would definitely go there with it.
Shout.
Tank top, hat to the. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'll ring that up, man. We're gonna put your card on file.
Well, man, I might decline.
Y'all see the homie, man. So if y'all see the
Shout
homie
out
wear
to
this
you,
to the
man.
game, y'all know I did it.
Try to take it, man. Let me see.
He did it.
Where you
This is
fit
what we
the
came
dreads
up
at?
with.
Yeah, man.
Hey, when they wear this to the game, man, we gotta see who was rocking.
Go ahead, send y'all ratings in, man.
Yeah,
who did better?
Who dressed who better?
Say less.
I ain't gonna lie.
Appreciate y'all, bro.
I got my vote.
Everybody that's tuned in, appreciate y'all on the looks.
Yeah, man.
We back.
Brought the backyard back to LA with it. We got back from Cabo, man. Shout out to Bodega LA for letting us use the
Shout out to
spot.
Bodega, man.
Yeah, it's a nice little hidden gym out here in
The
LA.
people were asking for Vando. We had to get the people they wanted.
Yeah.
for sure.
What's the word, man?
Man,
Shout out, though,
we
man.
talked about LA. So when we talk about LA, I got to bring up a subject, man, because both of y'all been involved in a few trades, and I've got to see a couple behind the scenes. But this last one was one of the craziest situations, I'll say, because you came from Minnesota, you were in Utah. Trade goes down. Timberwolves are playing Utah. I pull up, and y'all are already in the back. UBs in love.
remember
Artists
that,
in the
bro?
back.
Minnesota Lakers, bro. Welcome.
Minnesota Lakers, baby. What's good? All love, all love.
Welcome, my boy.
Crazy how that happened, man.
Like I vividly remember like getting onto like y'all flew out together on the plane, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like y'all already boys, not on the same team, and now y'all going to LA. But I remember one thing y'all saying, and I'll let y'all go from there. But y'all were just like looking at the standings. You're like, dang, we 13, and y'all all kind of like had a moment. I hope I have it on video, because y'all were just like, nah, like we about to.
We
turn
got a
this shit
chance
up.
type deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Didn't we bust y'all? I think I was cooking y'all that game.
that game, nobody played.
Oh, I didn't play.
Yeah,
Nobody
we
played. We
played.
couldn't play.
Yes.
Okay. I'm tripping the
Remember-
game before. Remember we played y'all?
We got traded literally right before the game.
You knew y'all was getting traded?
I didn't. We was actually suited up to play. And
So
then
that
he
shit
was like,
happened in
crazy.
layup lines.
yeah, he came and told us like right when we was in the locker room, like don't suit up today, you might get traded.
At least he told you.
Nah, yeah, he told us right when we was about to suit up. So me and Bees, it was just funny the way it happened. Like he said, like we was playing against y'all in the trade. Mike Conley was with us. He walked over right before the game into y'all, the Timberwolves locker room. Like literally, like
That's
before the game.
crazy.
That's how it happened. He was with us. A second later, he went over there and dapped him up. Like
It's official.
it's
See y'all
official. I'm
tomorrow
like,
type. That's crazy.
not even tomorrow. See y'all tonight.
Yeah, we left that
Right
night,
now.
bro.
Right
That's
now.
crazy.
We left right after there and went straight to LA.
Man, that was when I look at it though, I had a feeling I was gonna get traded, but they're not telling me. So I'm like, I'm not about to go be in layup lines. I'm gonna just chill back here, before you know it, it was official. We was out. We was in the lobby. Rob's like, we sitting in the plane tonight. I'm like, bet. I thought I was going to get to go to Minnesota, get my stuff, right, regroup. Never went back to Minnesota.
Shit happened fast, man.
Yeah, dude.
It's crazy how fast that happens. And I remember we pulled up off the plane, and then that next day, y'all had to go to the game, and it was like the celebration because Bron had just broken the record.
I'm like, wish I would have traded a day early so we
Right.
could go to the game.
Witness the games.
We came right after he broke the record. I'm like, shit, I wish we was there today.
Then I think he missed like, 10, 15 games or something after that.
And yeah, and I think like it started off I don't remember the lineups or whatever, but then you guys really started clicking. I remember one moment in the Warriors game was like the first game you guys played, and I remember when you came in and the whole energy changed. I think you ended up having a good game too, close it out. But that was kind of like when y'all really started finding the flow. He started hitting shots, you guys started clicking. Bron came back and y'all just started flowing. And what do you guys like attest to in the league? So we kind of talked about it a little bit on like past few pods, but like just that chemistry and that camaraderie. Because you three had already played together, you B's and D. So like you guys like attest that to like being able to come in, spin it, and kind of put your own spin on things, or like what is that like trade like that dynamic?
I mean, I'll let you really dig in on the details, but I didn't really know your game when I first met you. You know what I mean? I know you was at Kentucky. I didn't really see you, but I remember you in Denver. I didn't really get to see you. And then I just remember you pulling up to Minnesota. And I don't even remember what that first time on the court or anything was like, but I knew you had some energy. You know what I mean? You was an energy guy. You kind of did a little bit of everything. I just didn't know, like, what was your game? You know what I mean? And then just right away, I just remember us kind of clicking. Obviously, we had some chemistry in the pick and roll, hitting you quick in that pocket, and you made plays. And then you've obviously developed your game over time, but I'll let you answer that. I don't know where our chemistry kind of came from, bro. We always just been in the same rotations and found a way.
I think, we got traded together twice. Like when we got to Denver, Minnesota, we got traded. We got there the same night. And then when we got traded again to LA, we got traded at the same time.
Oh, so when I went to Minnesota from Golden State, y'all got
we got traded.
because we did the presser.
Yeah, we was all in the same trade. So I think
like
us going there together. I think that's kind of how
that footage from the presser is
have
gonna
it
be
all.
crazy.
Yep.
I remember that.
the first
You,
press.
bro, you definitely grew your style, bro. Because I remember we were looking at old clips, looked for stuff in the pod, bro. And D didn't play that first game. I don't remember why. And he like looked at the camera, and you're standing right next to him.
And I was like, there go Vando right there. You were like, oh, that is. He had the fro.
Yeah.
He had a turtleneck on with the suit.
Nah, that was back
That
when
was
you
when
had
you
to wear
was-
suits, though.
No, that was when you was trying to jock my style right
Nah,
there. The
we had to wear
turtleneck with the
suits.
suit.
It was crazy. That was the
Wait.
last year where they cut out the suits. Remember, if you
Yep.
didn't play, you
Yep.
had to wear.
Oh, so if you didn't play, you had to wear.
Yeah, when I first got in the
sure.
league,
It was
you
on that.
had to wear suits. Like
That's
now
a
you
fact.
can wear sweats, you can wear shit,
Right,
whatever you want on
comfy.
the side.
Big
but-
deal for the vets to take the younger players and get about 4 or 5 suits for the leagues. That was expensive.
Yeah,
Right.
TV
so
games.
You had to have a suit jacket or you couldn't be on the bench.
For sure.
So those years, that's why my first 2 years, that's pretty much how I wore because I wasn't dressing up. So I was wearing all suits and
You ain't wrong.
turtlenecks and all type of shit.
You ain't wrong.
But yeah,
I feel like that first stint, because you guys didn't really get to play that much that first year in Minnesota, because for obvious reasons. But that first full season in Minnesota, I feel like we really got to see like the blossoming of like you two, and then especially Vando. Like D said, he didn't really know your game, whatever. Like I feel like that was that first year we saw you blossom into the player you are. Was that something you kind of just like figured out once being in the league a few years, or you always kind of like knew like this is what I can bring to the game?
I really just kind of figured it out. Because honestly, high school, college, like I was never like a defender. Really wasn't even really an energy guy. That kind of just came from just being thirsty, trying to get on the floor.
Recognizing that niche.
Yeah, they was just like, I knew what we needed. And they was like, the quickest way to get on the floor is to guard. You can guard, rebound, and then everything else, you can kind of develop along the way. So that really was for me. That was me finding my niche to get on the floor and stay in the league. I was a late second-round pick. I'd already been traded twice, in my first couple of years. So at that point, it's like, whatever to stay in the league.
Was that kind of one specific conversation with somebody, or was it just kind of like generally over time you started to realize?
Over time,
okay, this
I
is what
really
can be?
realized in college when I was talking to Cal, because, I came in like top 10
Top
recruit,
20,
like
yeah.
wasn't no defender at all. But I missed my first like 20 games of the season, and I ain't come in right until the tournament time. So he was just like, man, we just need you to bring like toughness, defense, and energy. Like that's all. Because that's what we lacked. Because it wasn't enough time for me to get plays. I played a couple games before we did the tournament. So he was like, man, we don't got time for you to integrate you in the offense. None of that. So like he was like, if you want to make an impact right away, he said, just do those little things, and I promise, like
league.
And like literally league. He gave me the formula. Him and Kenny Payne. He was like, man, that's the formula. Yeah. All the rest of the shit you can figure out. You just gotta get in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's all you say. Get in the league. Like,
yeah.
In there.
And then once you in, you can grow and progress your game and stuff. But
and you played with Shea.
Yeah, I played with Shea.
You knew he was like that.
I knew he was
dominate
like that.
practice and shit.
They won, and he was the least ranked in our group. But I just knew he was like that.
Yeah.
Since like day one?
Day one, we used to have pickup going into freshman year. We just come play pickup. And he was just killing dudes from day one. But nobody was really familiar with him because he wasn't a part of like
from Canada,
the camps and the McDonald's. Like he wasn't there for none of that. So it was a surprise, but.
Tell me more though. It was a moment on campus where he was like, cause wasn't Maxie there too?
No. Max was after me.
I just remember some dreadhead dudes there. About
the point guard was Quade Green. He was our point guard.
Yeah.
He was the top recruit. He was McDonald's. And Shea came in damn near with like the underdog mentality.
Right.
But we already knew he was going to be special. Like,
that's
from
crazy.
Day one, he just came in, just cooking, setting that tone. And I was like, yeah.
That's crazy.
Who else y'all had that year? Y'all had Kevin Knox, right?
We had Kevin Knox. We had Hamadou Diallo.
Yep.
P.J. Washington. Nick Richards.
Mm-hmm.
Winion was on my team. Yeah, we had 7 dudes, or 6 or 7 that made it to the league or got drafted. So we had a solid team that year. But
what was that final, I guess, push to go to UK? Because from what I remember, you were like heavy UNC, weren't you?
I did. I had UNC, Texas. I was thinking about staying home at U of H. Really, shit came down to like my mama. Like she knew like Kentucky rules. Like I don't know if y'all know, but like on campus you can't have you separated from the whole campus.
She knew it was gonna lock you down.
Yeah, so
what's
she was
it,
like,
the lodge?
She knew it was
the cat lodge.
They got the lodge where it's literally just only basketball players. Can't bring no girls. Really can't bring no family.
She knew they had structure.
Like the campus over here, and then where the basketball players is like way over here. So she just knew at the time like I needed like structure. She was like, and they came in and talked to me, and my guy KP Kenny Payne. He was one of the big reasons why I went there. But that's really what it was. She was like, I know you can go there and lock in and, shit, be great. Other schools had a lot of distractions, whatever the case may be.
You went on an official visit to Carolina or no?
I did. I went to an official visit there.
You did all your visits.
Hell yeah, I did all.
See, that's the difference between recruits right there.
4 or 5.
That's
I got to see it. I got to.
What you talking about?
That's
to
crazy.
see it.
See, I ain't going no visits. I was like, I don't want to see. I don't care. I want this Ohio State shit.
I mean, I just utilized them. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
I really didn't know where I wanted to go.
Yeah.
Where else did you go? UNC.
I had UNC. I had Texas, Arizona at the time. I forgot who was the fifth. Maybe like
I like
made some good stops though.
Yeah, so it was a tough decision at the time, but I think Cal, they just kind of separated it from. They just simplified everything.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing.
League.
Like, yeah, that's really what it is. Like you come here, do your work, go to the league. Like they had the best formula at the time, like to just get you up out of there.
Nope.
And shit, that was the plan. So that's ultimately why I went there.
Was that your first time like being away from home for an extended period of time? Like, or was did you play in high school? You played at home, or what was that?
I mean, I played at home.
Public school?
I did public school. Then I went to like a charter school because Houston, they wasn't letting public schools travel.
Like even out of state.
Like, you can't leave the state.
That's crazy.
So that's
Couldn't
when I ended up going to a charter school.
None of that.
Deion Sanders school, Prime?
Shit, damn near was similar. It was called B-Prep, like it ain't even school no more, but it was that type of format.
I went through that. Yeah, Notre Dame Prep. Oh yeah. Get him and
Nah,
go.
his school is treacherous, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure mine was probably the same.
Well, that shit was crazy. All 4 of us taking the same math class. You was in geometry, you was in algebra, I'm in pre-calc.
Yeah, in the same room.
Taking the same test.
It was probably like 100 people. It wasn't even a big school. It was like the school started when I got there, and then ended when I left.
Right.
4 years.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that's really. So I ended up going there so I could travel. That's when we started playing Montverde, Oak Hills, and Finley
When did you
Preps.
get a scholarship from Kentucky? And was you geeked when you got it?
I think I got it like maybe sophomore year, maybe 10th grade.
You was like, yo, like that was the one.
Nah,
though.
that's when I knew I was like, okay,
Leagues.
nigga might,
Yeah.
And that's when I knew it was
See,
official.
that
Once I
right
got
there, that right there is like validation. Like, okay, I got a chance. It's not, yeah, you McDonald's, yeah, you Jordan Brand, yeah, you all this, but it's like, what about the school that you have the chance to go to?
Yeah.
And I never got that Kentucky one, so I was like, there's something about me. I don't know what it is, but I don't know, bro.
Never got the Kentucky one?
Never.
It's right in the backyard.
They wasn't messing with me, bro. It's crazy.
I know you're from Houston, and I know you rep Houston a lot, and I've seen like the Jared Vanderbilt Foundation. I know we got some footage of y'all at Target this year doing stuff in LA, but I know you guys hit home in Houston a lot. Give backs. I think you guys are doing like a private camp or something this summer. But it like, what is it in Houston that like makes you like want to give back and like love? Like, what did Houston give you when you were growing up?
Man, Houston gave me everything. It gave me the platform. It gave me like. It's just not a lot of dudes like come from where I come from and, you know, make it to this level. So I try to just take advantage and capitalize, like even just going back to the community. Like when I was young, I wasn't able to see no NBA players. Like wasn't nobody coming around in the hood, in the community. Like, like even D. Jones, like I didn't even know he was from, you know, my side, or not my side, but like the area. But yeah, I ain't see no NBA players or, you know, coming around, coming to camps, coming to the schoolhouse. You know, really being like in the hood and like doing stuff in the community. So I feel like that's big. Like
for sure,
you know, being able to like, you know, it's always good to donate and stuff, but being there like physically interacting with the kids and being present, like and really just showing them like
it's possible.
It's possible, like because like nobody my side of town ever made it to the NBA.
Where is
professional. I'm like Southwest Houston, like Braeswood, Fonzie, like if you know, but. We had a couple guys like Rashard, like different sizes of Houston.
Rashard
like,
Lewis?
Yeah, like Rashard Lewis made it. Like, but yeah, I'm probably the first one from my side to make it. So just
you made it.
Really, just go back and be a present and just show them, you know, that it's possible. So that's why I do a lot in my community.
Big ups, bro, on that, bro, because not a lot of people take that foundation stuff serious. They just do it, get a little content, keep it pushing. But for the ones that started, have a vision, and actually achieve that, and bring people along, and give others from your background a platform to do what they trying to do. Like for me, like I commend you for real, and I just got mine. But when I was seeing yours, that really inspired me to get mine, bro. Because where I'm from, the Boys and Girls Clubs really made me. The after school programs really made me. Those big sister, big brother programs, all that little stuff really made me because I was bad, bro. Staying after school and being still in the classroom working with the programs for after school and stuff like that, that was the stuff that like allowed me to stay out of trouble and really challenge myself. So I commend anybody that's really doing that.
Yeah, nah, facts.
Bro, how did you guys, like, you grow up specifically? Because, like, I see Big Bro around all the time, and I know he's, like, a big part of your life now. But, like, dive into that a little bit. Like, what did y'all do? Like, I think he's a little bit older than you, right? So, like, what was that dynamic growing up? Was he Big Bro bullying you? Like,
yeah, nah. So my brother, he hooped, but he like, you know, as you know, he like 16 years older than me. So, like, we didn't really grow up in the same household. Like, when I got of age, like, you know, 10 or 12, then I started hanging out with him more. You feel me? Just because I was in the house full of women, mainly just my mama and my sister. So like
he was gone.
Yeah, he was gone. He was like college. He's going around. So, you know, once I got of age, I just started hanging with him more so. Like, you know what I mean? Playing basketball. We going because I grew up mostly playing in the parks, like parks, neighborhoods.
Really?
And playing against older dudes. So I always played up. Like, going to the park, I'm playing against 20, 30-year-olds, and I'm like 10. You know what I'm saying? Just neighborhood parks and stuff.
Lose, can't get back on.
Yeah, so like, I think that's where that just dog-like energy, like mentality come from, just from being, you know, playing older guys, being pushed around, like, you know, at an early age, and then even then start playing my brothers. I got 2 older brothers, so, you know, playing them one-on-one and, you know, not being able to beat them or just from a physicality standpoint, so. But yeah, once I got a little older, I started hanging with them more and just kind of, you know, they kind of grew me into the man that I am today, you know.
Fire.
Because I think at that age, like, you just need, like,
Some type of structure, for
Like,
real,
you need a
nah.
male presence.
That's
bro.
why
Like,
that,
'cause I
like-
was bad. Like I was bad growing up. So like,
Who
So
taught
they
you
give
your
you that
janky
structure?
ways though?
man, that's just coming from just the hood.
Hey,
Goddamn.
for
just
y'all
coming
that know
from-
Vando, y'all know he one of the jankiest out there. Great guy. Product of the Ed
Learned that from
Davis.
you guys.
Yeah.
I ain't shout out to him and shout out to Ed Davis. Man.
Product of the Ed Davis charter school.
Yeah, man. Them my guys, man. They taught me all the janky ways.
Nah, that's
Minnesota
fine.
days, man. Shout out to them days.
Man, Minnesota was a good time, bro. I had a lot of good teammates that I came up with.
Sure.
When did, like you said, like 10 years old, you was like going to parks and everything, like the dog mentality came out. But like, when did you actually first start hooping?
I first started hooping at like, 5 or 6, like neighborhood park. And then it was like this little kids league I got into. Kind of like, you could say like a boys and girls, but it was just like in my community, like the community center, like where I grew up. That's really where I started hooping.
And that was just it. It was like, I'm a hooper.
That was it. Because I really played football for the longest.
Okay, what
can see
position?
I was wide receiver. I played football like up until like 9th grade.
You
So
was
that's
what?
really- played football.
You played what position?
Wide receiver.
man.
Hey, man.
Hey, look.
Could've win D1.
I ain't gonna lie. Nah, before- Texas, they take that shit serious down there
Yes,
too.
I was
Football
all-
is
Yeah, I
what?
was all football.
Yeah,
Until
yeah.
like, and then I transitioned to basketball once I got too tall and shit. But I mean, I always hoop, but I really was playing football for a while.
Was it one specific hit you took, or was it kind of like I ain't trying to break my
I
knees
remember
playing?
that.
You
Chopped-
do remember
got
that.
chopped in the knees. But
Flip.
At that point, I think I was like 6'2", and I thought that was already tall.
Yeah.
So I was at that point, I just shut it down and went to basketball. But
Feel
shit like that.
Nah, everybody remember that one hit. You be like, you know what? This shit probably not for me.
Especially Texas, they take this shit serious. So they
For real.
They hitting down there for real. Like,
I remember my first time down there. I seen the high schools that they
Yeah.
play at. It's bigger than
Oh,
colleges,
yeah.
bro. It's
you know,
ridiculous.
Some of them schools,
And they packed out every
Boosters.
Friday night. And I'm like, you see Friday Night Lights when you growing up. I'm like, oh, it's nah, you go down there, they really about that,
Serious.
bro. That
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
is
like
college
crazy.
games.
Yeah.
It's real.
That
Good
culture
funding.
is serious.
I pulled up down there a few times to Allen, where Kyler played.
No, Allen's is crazy.
Bro.
All the schools are nice.
They got like what you call that at the mall? Like when it's like 7 restaurants, like the
food court?
They got a
Oh,
whole
food court in the school.
In the school.
Yep.
Oh,
They're
that's
like
crazy.
7 restaurants, literally.
Yep. I
The
seen
McDonald's,
that.
the joint. That's
Yeah, they got
crazy.
like 8,000 people go there. Or some
I
shit.
seen
It's
that.
crazy.
And they recruit in state too. Like they don't even have to leave the state. Like
I mean,
all-
it's a public school. It ain't even. It's a real public
Yeah.
school.
that's boss.
They doing it big.
I mean, we speaking of making it, bro. Like, I got to give you big ups too, because this summer, you signed your 4-year extension, right?
Ooh, get to the Miami.
And you two are kind of similar. Like, you guys got the opportunity to kind of play in a few different places throughout your guys' career. But like a 4-year deal, like you kind of like you can kind of get a home here. You can kind of like starting, not put your feet up, but like you can kind of start making your home here in LA. Like that's got to be a good feeling to find your spot in the league.
Nah, for sure. I mean, shit, he can attest. Like I've been on 4 or 5 teams already in my short career, so just having that little level of stability, like knowing that you can, obviously shit still could change. You never know. Like can't control that, but just being financially stable is probably almost my 6th year. It's my 6th year in the league, and it's the first time I'm really stable.
Right.
in the
Hard.
league, so-
Not think about nothing.
Yeah, like, regardless what happens, I get traded, I stay here, I know that I still,
You said.
I'm set to a certain extent. Obviously
Your family good.
everybody
hard to
still
get
want
paid
to
to
do
lead.
more. And, everybody want to do more, make more, stuff like that. But even just to look back where I started, like started making minimum, like being second round and being able to, already being on 3rd contract, it's crazy. Like most dudes don't make it to the 3rd contract, so
At all.
I don't ever take that for granted at all.
Dudes think you make it to the league and it's normal to be in the league next year or it's promised. Like, nah, bro, dudes
I
just
seen
fall.
a lot of guys out of the league that was shit.
Well, I feel like especially in that second round, you have a shorter leash compared to a guy that, in
Super
other
short.
situation where it's
Yeah.
like you don't have the same situation where it's like, nah, you ain't performing.
You out of
You
here.
know?
Yep.
Yeah,
Opportunity.
You don't get that leeway. Like, first rounders, lotteries, they get chance and chance and chance. They get a couple chances for the out. So you second round, you got short window to
Hard, bro.
make something, like do something elite.
Right.
hard.
Not everything
Prove
gotta
it to
have
me.
something, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely a short window. But
Well, obviously you had a heck of a year last year to lead up to what you just signed. But through all your years, what was your favorite game in NBA?
I feel like game one,
In Memphis?
game one in Golden State was one of them games.
You talking about
too.
last year?
Last year.
Yeah, yeah.
And Memphis, I forgot what game it was. It might
When
have
we
been-
got Memphis back, that felt so good.
Yeah.
Because
I
they
forgot what game it was, but it was one at home. It might have been
Game 6
It might have
When
been
we was
might have been the
out.
closeout game. Yeah.
when we was dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just getting them back for what they,
course.
obviously we played them the year before, so
course. Felt
it
good.
hit a little different for us.
What about Houston 20-20?
2020 game.
You don't remember that one though.
I do remember the shit.
you
Definitely remember that one.
You don't remember that one, bro.
No, I remember that one. That was a hell of a game.
That
But
was your-
it just hit different because it was a blowout game. I still was.
But it was your
it was
birthday
my first
week.
time doing that, and it was on my B-day.
Ooh,
So it was a hell of a
don't get no better than that.
Yeah, that was a hell of a game too. So I say that one. For regular season, I say that one. And probably that Dallas game. I feel like that was a turning point for us.
Dallas?
When we got traded here,
I didn't play.
you didn't play.
That's when Bron hurt his foot, I
when
think.
he hurt his foot, yeah,
Yup.
in Dallas.
Y'all got it out the mud,
I feel
scraped
like
that one out.
We was down like 28, 30 points.
Yep, scrape.
Came
I
back,
remember
won the
that.
game. But I feel like that game was probably one of the turning points.
It's
for
always
us.
a turning point game like that in the season.
And then
It
from
just-
there, even though Bron went out, I feel like that's when we kind of took off.
I was
Yep.
coasting.
Everybody, it was Vando won the game next, AR won the next, Rui won the next. You feel like it
Right,
just
everybody
everybody
started
stepped
stepping
up. Mhm.
Yeah, we was all locked in at that point. So
That's fire. That's fire. It's been fun, man. I ain't gonna lie. Short little stint we've been in LA.
yeah.
It's been fun. Win, lose, or draw, we have fun.
Mm-hmm.
On the plane, that was some of my funnest times, bro.
Sure.
When we was all on the plane, everybody's healthy traveling, and we.
Yeah. Like you need that, man.
Y'all
Just
don't know
good
about
vibes.
that.
I don't know
Like
nothing
that
about
shit
that.
just translated for us. Like
For sure.
even though
Yeah,
we
off
was
the court.
we wasn't even there that long last year, but I feel like the camaraderie made it seem like we was there all
sure.
year.
For
Type
sure.
Right, that energy, that nucleus from
It
y'all
usually
three.
takes a few months for everybody to like let their guard down. Like
Yeah,
we
but
jumped
it
right
gelled
into
fast.
motion. It was
And I
dope.
think that actually did help that all three of you guys already knew each other. Where it's like you guys kind of came in as an energy pack of like, oh yeah, we vibing already. Let's
Exactly.
let's get in
They
where we
kinda
fit in.
just, they was fucking with our vibes, and
Yep.
we kind of just
That's
took
what's
off
up.
from there.
It was cool as a breeze.
Yeah, it was smooth.
What do you guys think it is just between your two dynamic? Because like I get to see a little bit of it of like just how y'all operate around a lot of different people. I could definitely tell y'all's little like connection off the court that y'all kind of be on the same wave no matter what. Like they know something that I don't even know. I'm on the
Yeah.
outside looking in.
I say Ed, bro. I give credit to Ed Davis, man. We both was around Ed at a vital time where we were just we were in Minnesota, so we were kind of complacent. We just got there. We didn't know what was next. Everybody was just brand new. And then being around him and just listening to him every day, seeing the way he thought, the way he moved, the way he operated, we both was like right there. You know what I mean? And then when he's gone, we laughing about the same thing. Like that's what I say about you. Like I say one of the funniest teammates that I've been around. Cause like I like to laugh. I enjoy laughing. And being around you, I find me always laughing, bro. If
Definitely
it's-
gonna laugh.
You know what I mean? If it's
Definitely
if
gonna
it's
laugh.
your stomach hurt because you laughing too hard, and you're like, bro, hold on, bro, chill. Like that's what you enjoy about the league the most.
I think the connection, like he's smart enough to like catch up on like jokes and shit.
That do be
Sometimes-
important.
Sometimes shit go over his head, but like he be peeping with our peeps sometimes.
For
So that's
sure.
why I'd be like,
Exchange one look.
yeah, that's why I'd be like you see that? Like,
Yeah.
motherfuckers don't really, sometimes they go over their head.
For
So
sure.
I think that's a little connection too, why we be laughing, because like we'll peep some shit at the same time.
More than you think, though. Like a lot of dudes, what he said, it goes over their
Like,
head.
don't even like little
No,
stuff.
just not even funny to
Don't
them.
even know, but it's funny if you know what you know what I mean?
100%. If you in the know,
And then you see him up and not get it and be like, yeah, I saw it. You come on, look, bro.
don't even know what we
For
laughing
sure,
at
for
for
sure.
real.
Yeah, so I think that's where it be funny at though.
Win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw. Laughing is what gets you through it, bro. For real.
Yeah, you
Long
gotta-
season.
Gotta have a good time with this shit.
I think something that's a cool way to look at it, and when I started coming around, I really started like grasping it, is that you guys have talked about like you guys got traded, you guys have bounced around the league a little bit in your guys' careers. But I think honestly, like looking at it, it's like I find it being a good thing because you guys got to go to all these different teams, find different vets, get
Yeah.
bits and pieces.
Yeah.
So now it's like you guys are in LA. It's like you guys gonna bring all these different cultures that you've seen, all these different things, and I'm sure you've seen a lot because like you were, I mean, Denver, they just won a national championship or a championship. You saw that firsthand, like what they were building back then when you were there. Then
You feel any way about that though? Like dang, like I could have me one type shit. Cause Golden State won as soon as I left too.
I don't feel no type of way. The fact that I never got the opportunity there, but
Yeah.
they did me a favor in a sense, so I never, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
We were so deep when I was there. Like we had,
Oh, nice.
Paul Millsap, Jeremy Grant, Jokic, obviously, Mason Plumlee, Michael Porter. Like it was so deep in my position.
Yep.
You don't even got a leash.
And they came down to Burger to me. They was like, man, like we don't like there's almost
what
no
it
way for you
is.
to crack.
At least they
the
told you.
rotation
That's what
in the
matters.
next couple years, unless somebody COVID or hurt, and so they ended up sending me to Minnesota, where at my position there wasn't a lot of depth.
Opportunity.
So it was an opportunity for me to go in there and steal some minutes and make a name. So I don't feel no type of way, but being around them, like they actually develop and teach you how to play basketball. Like
That culture.
I'm actually glad I went there first.
Got
'Cause
drafted.
that culture there, like I knew the way that they was building it up, they were going to win a championship. Like I already knew that.
Oh, you could feel that kind
Yeah,
of
100%.
okay.
I knew within the next, I didn't put a time on it, but I knew
It's on
their
the way.
foundation, the culture over there, like the way what they was building towards. Like you knew at some point, like they was gonna put it together.
You knew Jokic was that nice too, huh?
Yeah, I knew since day one.
Sheesh.
Since day one, he was.
Actually, that's a
Unbelievable.
question. I'm about to say, because you're one of the few guys in the league where you can really guard 1 through 4, sometimes even 5.
Yeah.
Who would you say through your time playing has been like, man, he's a dog, like tough guard?
Tough guard, man. I mean, Jokic is definitely one of the toughest guards. Like he has everything, and people underrate his athleticism. Like he's definitely a tough coverage, and his touch probably has the best touch I've ever seen.
For sure.
Like the 2 years I was in, I don't think he ever missed a floater. Like it's just automatic.
Automatic. Just
Automatic.
around the rim.
Left hand,
It's
right.
automatic. Left, right. And his IQ is just off the charts too. Like
Yeah.
the way he thinks the game, he sees stuff like three times before it happens. Like it's
He's a system. He's his own system. That's what's so impressive.
yeah.
For sure.
He created that system for Denver.
they
Obviously
started
the coaching
building
staff
around
had a
him.
part of it, but
If you pass,
That's
it,
when
if you
they-
cut, you gonna get it.
they started building around him, and he was just so naturally good when he first got in there. Like it took like guys like Will Barton challenged him, like bro, like go win MVP. Like when I was there, he was like, bro, like go win MVPs. You can win MVP.
And so how would he respond to that? Was he kind of just
Nah, he works. Like he's a dog. Like he's so consistent. What he do? He come in there work. He's probably the most like unproblematic superstar. Like he does nothing. Like doesn't
come in, clock out?
Yes, clock in, clock out. Come to work. Professional. Like don't do nothing out of the ordinary. Just come work. Go home. That's it.
So flawless.
Yeah. Damn. near.
Damn.
But I mean, if you think about it, like.
Yeah.
Shit, he does everything. The only barrier early on was probably, his English and communication and being a leader.
Right.
But like now he's talking, being vocal. Like
Yeah, you see the
now he's a
passion.
leader. Like, so that was his only thing when I was there. Now you can see it. Now he's
Shout out to
shot that through
Jokic,
the
man.
roof.
One thing I want to give him his flowers on is win, lose, or draw. He's shaking everybody's hand after games. Like his professionalism. Yeah, it's just I appreciate. I see that stuff. Obviously, it's no fake.
Yeah,
but
he's a good dude.
yeah, man.
When you guys are talking about like culture and stuff, like where does culture come from? Is that a coach? Is that a player like Jokic, or is it like where does culture come from in the league? Like,
I think it starts from front office, right?
Yeah, it's everything. It's about obviously on the court wise, coaching wise system, but I think it's just culture come from. I wouldn't say rules being in place, but like certain that like
It's got to be
like
front
they held
office.
everybody accountable. Like Jokic, even though he was by far the best player, they still held everybody to the same standards, and they put rules in place where like certain
You
stuff.
broke
it
'em, there
wasn't-
was consequences.
Yeah, it was some consequences. So it just creates this level of like, culture. Like everybody's held accountable because it's
a certain standard.
You'll
it's
stand
it's
out.
a standard.
You'll
So
stand
you
out like a
ain't-
sore thumb if you ain't doing
You
this.
ain't holding up to the standards. Guys are able to call you out because it is
Yeah.
there's something set there for you. So
I always felt like it was front office too at this level. Like they know the psychological outlook on players. They know they know the red flags to where these three in a room, I don't know what that's gonna look. So they put pieces and puzzle pieces together with guys and their personas that's gonna work. And then when that works, and then you see, like when you see Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, CP, Book, all those dudes 2-3 years ago, like they was lit. Like they was lit, bro. Like they were creating their own culture. And Monty came in, and then once they fired or whatever they did, you seen that culture. It's that fire's still there. But what they had, if I'm a GM or owner, I'm like, I'm keeping these glue guys together because what they got, it's gonna be so easy to plug and play with that. And then obviously, when Kevin Durant want to come, you got to make something happen, bro.
But when KD come calling, most time pieces get moved around.
But what they had was special, and I saw it.
No, I 100% agree. Because that camaraderie, you can't teach that. You got it or you don't. And when, like, you can tell when you watching teams, oh, they get along off the court. You can see they go support each other. And then you can see there's teams where, like, you know this is a work thing for real.
Yeah.
We can't skip over the fact that we were talking about Vando and seeing his old team win a championship after he left, and you said Golden State won right after you left. We got to circle back and see how you felt.
I didn't care. I mean, I obviously would have loved to say that I had that. I was a part of that, knowing that, like, going that far and deep into a run, you got to lock in. Every day becomes, it just overlaps. You wake up, it's the same. You know what I mean? You're either playing or you're not. If you're not playing, you know what you do on days you don't play. If you are playing, you know what you do on days you do play. So I know that grind is what you want to be a part of, bro. It's a long grind. And then to win and grind, I don't know what it was, 6 games or 7 games in Boston, like that was a grind, bro. So they won. That was cool. I would have loved to have been a part of it, but I think we should go to the questions, bro.
For sure.
I know a lot of Discord fans.
Man.
If y'all ain't in the Discord yet, y'all gotta get in the Discord because we going. The Discord's the only ones that know that Vando's in town with us, and we in the backyard Vando getting questions. So Boogie, if you got some questions, we just start firing.
Shout out to the Bodega again, bro. LA Bodega. We feel like we in New York, but we in LA with it. You from New York? You ain't.
Man, come on, man. The Bodega, you know, bacon, egg, and cheese in the corner. You know what I'm saying? You know how it goes.
This is a question for both of y'all. Who is y'all's League Fit's first team? We already got the fashion upstairs. We dived into the clothing.
Like me plus 4?
If you're in the
I'm
the
in that
5.
mob.
So who's your other 4?
I'm gonna let him go. I think you plus 4. Well, you plus 3 because I know.
How about this? Because I'm sure y'all have some that overlaps. Let's do it to where it's like a draft. Like you're the captain of your team. You got to pick 4.
So you go first. I go. You go. I go. And we got to pick 5.
You got to pick 4 more people on your team.
4
more. So don't include. All right,
you guys are on the team. We'll solidify you.
Let me see who my 5.
Bruce. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with my dog Shay. I feel like
Shay. I'm gonna go different. I don't want to name that same group. Let me go. I'm gonna go Jordan Clarkson.
I'm gonna pick somebody not a lot of people pick. I'm gonna go with the League Fits MVP.
Crazy. Let me see. Who else we got? Who we putting this shit on?
Pat Bear?
You give it to Pat?
Oh my dog. 9-4.
9-4. Minnesota 9-4 used to put it on. Quotes and
Put
material.
Yeah. Put the pressure on them. We had a bet.
Yeah, every day.
What was the bet?
Whoever had the weakest fit had to pay $100 to the pot.
See, y'all.
That shit used to get treacherous, bro.
Yeah, so
But how y'all vote on that?
Because look,
Yeah,
if you was that guy, we'd be like
it was
1,
majority
2,
vote.
3.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
fine.
he would get
Sometimes we
upset a
know.
few times, so but it
Yeah.
is what it is.
Y'all was
Guys,
already
treacherous.
Put the pressure on everybody. So I'm like, that's
Had to come in here with
that
that
set
on.
the tone for us that year. That's why we
We was nice, for
we
sure.
on the winning streak.
For sure.
Hey,
Start putting it on.
Y'all was super that year too.
Translated.
You said Shay, I said JC.
Who I got? Let me
He said
see.
Pat.
Nah, he didn't say Pat.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
I'm gonna go with Nikhil. I'm gonna do his cousin Nikhil.
Nikhil got some shit. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I like Kill.
You know he's dedicated to it, bro. Because sometimes I be seeing him on Leaf Fits in Minnesota in shorts. So I'm like, nah,
Yeah, like he's
going from
dedicated
tunnel
to
to
it.
tunnel, for sure.
He's dedicated to what he doing.
You know who got some swag that I like? Dwight Powell. He be throwing, for real. He be throwing the suits on. All right. Watch. We gonna pull up some Dwight
Dwight
Powell looks.
He
He got some swag.
I've never seen. I don't know.
And I ain't gonna argue. I ain't gonna beg y'all. Like,
That's your team.
Salute, my G. I see you, gang.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not familiar, so I ain't
Respect.
I'm not gonna say that.
Ooh, I got one.
Should I go Russ, man? You know,
Russ. I got
Russ
Mike
OG,
Conley.
man.
Mike Conley.
I like Mike.
Mike got some swag.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mike got like appropriate swag, like for his.
Yeah.
He dressed his age, but
Yup.
like it's like a.
Yup.
it's
Still
fire.
style, for
You
sure.
feel me? He got his own little style.
Shout out Mike.
I'm gonna go Gary. I like Gary.
Gary? Yeah.
Okay.
Gary.
Gary, man.
I'm gonna go Rui.
Shout out Rui, man.
I'm gonna go Rui.
Shout out Rui, man.
When he wears socks, though. If he don't wear
He don't be
socks.
going no socks
Now Rui
sometimes.
stepped it up this year, though.
Yeah,
this year.
Shout out Hachitachi.
He's probably inspired by y'all a little bit, you know.
It's contagious.
Yeah, it's contagious. You see
It
everybody
is.
else looking nice. You want to look
100%.
nice too.
For sure.
Here's a question from Ames123.
Talk to him.
So, what was your best and worst purchase since being in the NBA?
Best and worst.
Best and worst purchase.
Best purchase can be worst purchase now.
It's true.
At the time, it was like,
At the time, it felt great.
Yeah.
Everybody
Definitely
says,
regrettable.
Yeah.
I don't know. Best purchase probably. Shit, get my mom a house car.
That
Probably was the best purchase. Getting a house in Houston.
Oh,
And
that felt
getting a
good.
car, that probably felt the best.
Right.
You know? I would say
Range
probably
Rover?
That one.
That was
she
that
got a
Rover.
Mercedes.
Oh, you got mom's? I thought you were talking about
I got
yours.
mom's car.
Got
Yeah.
mom's car in the house. I like that.
I mean, my car too. My first car I had a Range too.
Range,
so
I remember that.
I think
We
them probably the.
almost won
Okay.
that joint off.
You probably the best.
Right.
That's probably the best was for sure.
Best purchase at the time, I think. Best purchase, little boat. Little boat. That's not a good purchase for anybody that you probably.
Little boat that ain't little.
Little boat. This is a little boat
it's a
though.
nice boat.
Yeah, it's a nice boat.
It's a very nice boat.
It's a nice boat.
That's probably my worst purchase too, though. Just because
Best
I know
and worst,
the
'cause-
depreciation, but I'll take it.
This is probably a question specifically for you, Vando, but I want to hear D's thoughts too, just because I know how you think the game, and I'm interested to hear how you think.
Say less.
But it says, how do you prepare yourself when you're going against players like a Luka that demand so much attention?
Man, you really gotta watch film on them guys. Like you gotta watch their
Tendencies for sure.
Like, cause it's all in the film. Literally, every answer you need is in the film.
Talk to him.
Like what guys like to do, which way they like to go. You know, how to guard them. You know, how to shade them a certain way. Like it's all in the film. So I think
fact.
once I started doing that, that's when I really became a top defender in my opinion. Because early on, it was more so just about, playing hard, hustle, making them uncomfortable, but I didn't really know how to, like as far as like I didn't have no film or analytics backing me up on why I was doing certain things. I was just trying to, speed them up, make them uncomfortable. Once you start diving into that aspect, like, okay, he don't really like going left, or when he goes right, he pull up. When he left, he goes all the way to the hoop, or he tries to drive all the way, or he don't like passing going, to his left. Like once you start breaking that down, and you can kind of manipulate the offensive player to go a certain way.
For sure.
Because as a defender, it's hard already, especially nowadays. Like you can't really touch nobody, you can't be physical, and it's an offensive player's game right now. So I think going out there blindsided or with nothing.
I think I might score 100 on you.
It's almost
100.
It's impossible. So
Yeah.
I think the more prepared I could be by just watching film, and a lot of that shit is experience too. Like you can watch film all day, but you got to match up with these guys. Yeah. And I think now, being 6 years, I've matched up with guys a lot of times. Obviously the first couple times, whether you got film or not, you can influence somebody, but till you match up with them, face to face, it's a little different. So I think me having experience now guarding these guys, each time I'm able to take something away from it, and I feel like that's allowed me to guard them a little better just from watching film and experience.
Love that. What was it again?
Just like what do you think about like and like what do you look for that type of dynamic when you guard someone like a Luka?
Vando, switch. Vando, trap. Vando, you by yourself. Vando, get under. Nah, we ain't switch. Come on, Vando, we about to trap his ass.
Yeah, talk
I'm
to
a
me,
great
man.
talker when I'm playing them dudes. I'm a great communicator. Because
great
ain't
pointer.
nothing I can do physically.
One thing Lo gonna do is point. Lo gonna point.
Yeah, I'm a
He might
great
not move, but he gonna tell you where to go.
Come on now.
You see it.
Where to go now. He gonna see it.
Vocal is valuable.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on.
Communication. That's true.
You ain't wrong.
You talked about like watching film and everything. Is that something you developed? Like, do you watch film a lot now, or is that just something that you always did?
Nah, it's not something I always did.
You tell him I put you on.
I never watched film.
I was the first one you seen. Come on, bro. Tell him. Minnesota. I had everybody. Hey, look. Come on, man. Tell him. Tell him.
I mean, he was watching film. I'll give you that for
Tell
sure.
him, bro.
Was it like a welcome to the league type moment where you like, man, he was cooking me. I need to go tap in, or was it kind of like a?
It was
man,
kind of both. I mean, especially I think once I playoffs it, that's when I was like, okay, that's when it's a different level of detail game, you know. But my first couple years, like I said, I was just out there just trying to play hard, make a name. Wasn't really, you know, but I wasn't getting those assignments either.
Right.
I was just out there, and then now, like I have assignments. Like I'm going to try to stop somebody that averaged 30 from getting 30. You know. So now that I'm being put on those guys, that's my assignment. Now it's like, okay, well, I got to really lock in and study and, you know.
Is that what made you go vegan? Like having to like make sure your body was ready for that assignment on any given night?
That ain't what made me go, but like it made it, you know, it made my body more prepared to like, you know, mentally prepared too, like everything. Nah, but that's when I went vegan around that time.
Vegan, you got the yoga going. Like I'm sure having those assignments early in your career or now in your career make you want to be mentally there, body physically there.
You gotta be all the way
everything.
there, man. You gotta really pay attention to your body and take care of your body. Like playing 82 games alone is already tough. Now I gotta try to stop the best motherfucker every night.
Yep.
You know, where every play is drawn for you, like nonstop, and like you really got to prepare your body for that because it's a lot on your body. So that's when I started locking in being a pro.
Right.
I give you a lot of credit.
You don't do that shit. Like you don't know about how to really.
You don't know how to be a pro for sure.
I learned kind of from watching vets, but just kind of on my own, just getting your own routine, and you know whether I was doing yoga, eating right, you know, Pilates, whatever the case may be. For me,
Right.
You just got to find that routine, find that balance. And,
I say that kind of goes.
I remember when we got traded and we were all in the same hotel. Well, y'all got traded. We were all in the same hotel. And I was down there working out, and you came down, and you was getting yoga in the hotel gym right there next to you. I was like, nah, he really dedicated
Nah,
to
I
this.
give you a lot of credit for that, bro. You take care of your body.
I was
For real,
gonna say
for real.
one of the questions was, what's a day in the life of an off day look like for Vando?
off day,
Yeah, 24 hours to yourself, do whatever
That boy
you want.
be in there.
man, off day shit was crazy. Now I actually like take full off days. I didn't understand like. My first 5 years, I never really took an off day.
Right.
Even on the off day, I was doing something. Like, I got to do something, like whether I'm going there getting treatment, going in there to get some shots, or lifting. So this probably was my first, like, after playing last year, all 80, you know,
Long
every
season.
game. I'm like, man, the season's so long, you really got to just take an off day. But like, you know, when you're a young player, you're like, I'm getting in there every day, like no matter what. It wasn't no off day. So nowadays, go get treatment, go get some body work, you know, yoga, something a little bit more relaxed. And even now, like being in LA, you should go to the beach a little bit, just
Right. Okay.
Enjoy your off
enjoy
day.
yourself and walk around in the sand a little bit. So I think now here is a little bit different. You can utilize your off days a little bit different here. So than in, you know,
Minnesota.
city like Minnesota, you can't just go out and
In the
walk
crib,
outside
right.
and, you know, see sand and water. So it's a little different, but yeah, nowadays I definitely take advantage of my off days.
This is a question for both of y'all, and it's a little. I'm just gonna say it's what is something you'd be proud to tell your younger self, and I want both of y'all to give y'all an answer.
Think about that one. What's something you'd be proud to tell your younger self? You always said, Lilo, that they couldn't guard you. You was right.
It's the most low answer I've ever heard.
You He's right.
Shit,
I
man.
wouldn't expect no different answer, to be honest with you.
It's low for you right there.
That's a fact.
Bleed that.
Yeah, I just say that shit made it. Like, shit, everything you dreamed about, like doing it, still doing it. So
Love that.
What's your question?
UK starting 5. One with you in and one with you out.
UK starting 5.
Yeah, start with you in it, and then
That's tough because that's a lot of dogs right there.
Damn, UK starting 5. Okay, while they was in college or in the league?
College. I think college.
Yeah, I like
just
that
straight-
better. Why
straight
they was
college,
just
fast.
straight
Yeah.
college,
Straight college.
not the rest of their career.
Damn, we gonna have like 5
Yeah,
UK
nah,
starters.
he's
Right, you can't do too
7
many.
different
Yeah,
That's a lot. Recording.
That's why I say if we going in college, then it's different than if we saying league. Like,
So name 4 other next to you.
And then do it that like in college, and
Yeah.
then do one with the guys in the league.
okay. So in college, the 5 would be. I feel like you got to go John Wall.
I respect
One.
that. Mm-hmm.
I'm going Rondo. Y'all tripping.
I guess that's a different era. Too.
Yeah, Rondo
I was-
tough. I mean, we talking Cali team.
I was thinking.
You said college,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's not Cali.
Romeo Bradley.
I'm keeping it to just the Cal.
Cal era,
Yes,
Cal
sir.
era.
So we saying Cal era. I say John Wall 1. Gotta go in college.
Tyrese Maxey.
I go Malik Monk.
Ooh.
Malik, yeah.
Crazy.
College
Against-
Malik Monk
against
had a nice
UNC.
50 ball.
Against UNC,
He was
crazy.
stupid.
Shit against UCLA. Zoe and them. He was.
Yeah. Him and Fox.
Yeah.
Okay.
She could win
Yeah,
Fox.
yeah, could have went Fox.
You could win Fox too. I'm like, shit.
Okay, so that's 1, 2.
The whole NBA, man.
Let me see who else.
NBA UK collab.
Gotta have AD for sure.
Mm-hmm.
AD for sure.
You got AD,
Kid
you,
Euclid.
John Wall.
Can't be you and Keegan.
I ain't gonna lie, for it. Right there, I probably around put DeMarcus Cousins at the 5, 5, 4, Vando 3.
You said you said you, cuz.
He doesn't have to say him if you don't want to, but you obviously.
Oh, okay.
All right, you taking me out. If I'm
Okay.
just doing
Yeah,
5,
you out. You out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do John Wall, AD,
Monk.
Monk. I gotta go Cuz.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Kylie's Gilly was different.
you can go shit.
Alex
Julius.
Poitras. Oh yeah, Julius.
You gotta
Julius.
go Julius Randle probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we doing 3-guard lineup shit, I'd probably either put Fox in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3-guard lineup.
Can't go wrong.
All right,
Really
so
can't go wrong.
so then what about the UK starting 5 from the league?
From the league, right now, I feel like you gotta throw Shea in there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shea 1.
So Shea the 1.
Over 5? Okay.
Then
Right
2.
now, I gotta
Someone's
gotta
gonna
Shea.
get snubbed. There's
Shea
somebody
really,
gonna get
the,
Shea.
Shea really the 2 though.
I mean, you got Book right there too.
The 3, man.
Book
Shea,
playing the
Book.
1
I'm
right
going
now.
Box, Shea, Book, all 3 of them. All 3 of them.
Then you got Jamal.
Nah, Jamal just can't be there.
Somebody gotta get
Somebody
cut.
gotta get
Somebody gotta get
If we going
snubbed.
small, now I go Fox, Shea, Book.
Fox, Shea, Book.
Julius AD.
Yeah,
Gotta
and
go
Jamal.
Julius AD. Yeah.
Since we all Kentucky guys, I'm going
Yeah.
Cat. Y'all
Cat.
tripping.
Yeah,
we
Cat.
did
You
sleep
gotta throw
on
Cat in there.
I would say Cat.
I'm going.
Cat.
So right now I would put. I'm doing Cat AD 4-5.
Cat
Right,
AD.
yeah. KD.
That's
Yeah.
dangerous.
We trying to make a team.
Yeah, you trying to make a team.
Yeah, then. Yeah.
That's solid.
I go
That's
Cat
solid.
AD 4-5.
All right.
I got Shea, Fox, Book, Cat,
AD.
AD. That's my top 5. I'm taking that against any 5 college NBA. Shout out to the backyard, man. We at the Bodega. Shout out to
You did, man.
I know where we at, man. We at the
Okay.
yard. Had to come mess with my dog. I know what's going on.
My dog.
Yes, sir. Check it out, baby.
Ooh, that's another episode, y'all, man.